My name's Kaylee Graham. I'm a Narungga, Nukunu and Pitjantjatjara woman and I live and work in Whyalla. I started as an ambulance officer on the patient transport service with SA Ambulance. I did that for about 2 years while I was studying at university, and then in 2018 I started my paramedic internship. So I did that in the south of Adelaide. That goes for 12 to 13 months and then successfully completed that. And then I won a qualified paramedic spot in Whyalla, which is where I've been for the last 4 years. I've done some relieving in other roles. So for about 10 months, I was a relieving clinical team leader in Whyalla. That was a really fantastic opportunity. I recently finished the Aboriginal leadership program through public sector unemployment. So finished that last year and I really got to utilise some of those skills, which was really cool. I felt like it was a lot of time off the road. So I'm now back on the road, which I enjoy as well. What's not to love? It's such a good job. I used to work in finance and it was just in the office and you knew what was going to happen every day. It was the same old, same old. So I really wanted a job that was different, diverse, outside, in the community as well. I think that was really important. I wanted to do a job that was very patient focused. I do love the clinical side of it as well. That was a big challenge. I didn't have any medical background when I first decided I wanted to be a paramedic, but that's a real passion of mine is continuing my clinical development, my professional development, my leadership skills. You get to practice all of those things in the one job. It was a really hard road to go from a high school dropout to getting into one of the most competitive degrees in the state. But it was the most rewarding thing I ever did and I couldn't imagine doing any other job. I love it so much. It was worth sleeping on the library floor all those times before exams, and I started my degree getting passes and credits, and then by the end I was all distinctions, or high distinctions, and it was just studying as a skill. It's not something that you can just walk into and expect to be fantastic at it. It's something you're going to work at, and it was so worth it. You pretty well just get to go to work with your mates. I think that's one of the things I like the most about working in SAAS. It's unlike any other workplace that I've ever worked at. We do go to some traumatic things together and there is a certain sense of bonding that happens with that. When you do go to those situations, you know you're walking in with someone that you can rely on and that you trust. We get along very well, and you have to because you spend so much time with them. You probably spend more time with them than you do with your own family, so you definitely build relationships with the people you work with. Treating other Aboriginal patients is an honour, to be honest. It's something that is so important, having an Aboriginal clinician treating an Aboriginal patient. There's generally an instant rapport that happens, and you do tend to see the same people. So you do get that continuity of care and you get to build a relationship with those people and share your histories together. There's a certain sense of cultural safety for them, and I feel like a lot of barriers are dropped when they feel like there's another Aboriginal person treating them.